Somali soldiers on the front lines of south and central Somalia. They are carrying out a government offensive against al-Shabab. The armed group has carried out attacks against civilians and armies for nearly a decade and a half. The army has made significant gains against the group since the operation started last year. Officials say this second phase in Galmudug state in central Somalia is decisive. It is the main stronghold of the fighters. The battle has been fierce.
There
is no way in which Somalis can doubt that the government will stop the war. We are determined to fight. The president is on the front line, and I, the prime minister, is with you. This is a matter of life and death. There is no point of return.
President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, who has been on the battlefield for a month, is leading 12,000 soldiers and hundreds of clan-based militia called Mausoleum. Security analysts say this rare collaboration has helped produce the most significant territorial gains against al-Shabab in many years.
Somalia need to change its strategy. Whenever al-Shabab come to the Somali military force, they managed to run over and inflicted a heavy casualty on the Somali soldiers. Whenever Somali soldiers go forward and in offense, al-Shabab always faded out. They never fight in terms of in urban war or whatever conventional war. And that's really something that Somali government need to understand and come up with a strategy that in line with the al-Shabab tactics.
In Mogadishu, hundreds of kilometers away from the front line, volunteers are doing what they can to help. Every day they prepare bread, dates and other dry foods for the soldiers.
After
al-Shabab caused a lot of violence in Somalia, we decided to cook dry food for Somali military forces who are at the front lines as they walk a long road to liberate our country from al-Shabab in Somalia.
They get money from Somalis who they say are optimistic that the tide against al-Shabab could be turning. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.